Welcome back. Get Money Season Sports Podcast up again. On the line with Tank right there.
Welcome back, fellas.
Look, we took a little week off. We had to get our mentals together and everything for the week, but it's all good though. So
bad things happen.
Bad things happen and everything. So on this episode, we discuss current state of college football, what the NFL looking like. We're gonna spring some NBA. NBA starts this week, so predictions for the NBA and everything, and boxing happened. So we're gonna go over some boxing also, just a little tad bit on boxing. But
bing.
Start it off like normal. What is on your mind?
What is on my mind? Okay, well, first thing I just want to get this out of here, get this on. Bama took a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Messi won that night. Bottom line.
Okay.
2 weeks ago. This is what it is, okay? We're back. Smashing on folks. Heard an interesting topic today that I wanted to hop on.
Okay.
Seahawks. Apparently, how long is this Russell supposed to be out?
For what I heard, it was only with the surgery and everything, 5 weeks.
Because from what I heard, Geno's not cutting it, and the Seahawks apparently have reached out to Cam Newton. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they say. My whole thing is, as much worse quarterback play is going on in the NFL, why ain't nobody else reached out to this man? That's all. That's what's on my mind.
It's just interesting because I'm reading this right now, and basically, what I'm seeing that Cam took his shots. Cam said, Cam said he's ready to play. I'm looking at it right now. He said he took his shots and everything. He's ready to go. Interesting because
okay, he's vaccinated.
Yeah, he's vaccinated because I think, like I said, I really think that was a problem. Just in the lines of, it's just certain states you can't play in, and so we can't risk it because you're not vaccinated. So why am I paying you all this money and you can't even play like a really good full season? You got to sit out maybe 3 games or something, which is huge.
It's a big deal.
Now, interesting. I'm just thinking about this right now. He's supposed to return back week 10. That's what they said, possibly. And so here's what I'm thinking at. If Cam played for the Patriots, which was that was basically the team right there, would there be a difference in like wins and losses, or it'd be about the same?
Oh no, I think that definitely be. I believe they would have more wins than they would losses right now if Cam started, because there's some plays that just need to be made, and it takes that dog. Don't get me wrong, Mike Jones, yeah, he's nice, he's good or whatever, but Cam that dog, bro. Cam gonna go get that, whatever he needs to go get to get that W. You know what I'm saying?
So I look at it like this.
It ain't. And my whole thing, it ain't like the man got a better arm than Cam. Everybody knows Cam can throw the ball.
Right.
So I still don't understand that decision. I'm thinking Bill Belichick probably regrets that decision right now because what they like 2-4, something like that.
Yeah, and well, I'm looking at the schedule right now, and I believe that Cam would have beat the Dolphins that first game.
Yep.
He would beat the Dolphins, and I think that's really about. I don't think he would have beat the Buccaneers on that game.
Look how close it was.
It was super close. Yeah. But I think when you have Cam in there and you were preparing for Cam, you come with a different.
Yeah, but they're also running the ball. So it's not like they was gonna do anything different. Cam just gives you a better option of the RPO instead of just lining up in a high formation and going down. I mean, just trying to run downhill. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that the game that Damian Harris fumbled on a couple times?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So there have been plays where, Cam would have kept the ball, or like I said, he just gives you a better run pass option. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these running backs and quarterbacks, that's what we're running nowadays. Even Aaron Rodgers runs an RPO with him and Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know Mac ain't running nowhere.
No, it's dangerous.
You know what I'm saying?
But does this help? Is this a better fit for Cam over there? Yeah.
I like Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll knows how to deal with
the drama.
Things.
Egos.
You want to call it drama. I've never heard Cam being
What's the egos mostly?
Egos, yeah, basically egos.
Well, I guess it's the drama that comes with everybody's talking about him and this and this. That's basically the drama.
I guess that's the drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But but Keith Carroll knows how to deal with that. He done dealt with the Legion of Boom, and there was a lot over there.
Whew, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think basically what we're trying to get at is that I think the real question is that why is Geno Smith still in the league?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How is Geno Smith still in the league?
That's crazy.
Not why, but how in the world is this man still out here? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I don't understand how you have backup quarterbacks. I'm guessing like they have to be, like something leadership wise in the locker room or something that goes that has a team that goes, hey, you know what? I want Geno Smith behind my guy.
Like I don't. What do you have, like quarterback competitions and just be like, okay,
not with Geno Smith.
If it was all to fail, like this is our best bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if this is like if Russell don't work out, then Geno Smith is our next best bet. Like, is that what you went through? Like, that's what I'm saying. You telling me Geno Smith is better than Cam? That's all I'm asking. That is the question.
Well, he was probably to defend that. He was most likely he was Cam was already situated in New England. Well, Geno was probably already situated in Seattle before anything.
Yeah, but still, even the Texans. Who's this dude over
here? You mean the quarterback?
The starter quarterback.
I don't even think.
I don't even think of his name.
Well, they had Tyrod Taylor, number one, before.
Forgot about Tyrod. He got hurt though, right?
Yeah. Gosh.
Is he out for the season?
I feel sorry for Tyrod, man. Jeez.
I didn't know DeAndre Hopkins had 20 different quarterbacks, bro. He broke a record Sunday, and was like, I just want to give a shout out to all 20 of my quarterbacks. That's gotta be false. It can't be. I believe it. I believe it, bro.
But Deshaun Watson, he was over there.
So he was over there like a year or two.
After
DeAndre been there since like 2010, I think.
I might have to look that up later. I might have to look that up for next week because I gotta do some counting. You know what I'm saying?
But just Texas quarterbacks. If I had my laptop,
I don't believe that at all.
you had. I kind of believe it, bro. You had like T.J. Yates and what's your Osweiler and
So we'll basically say oh boy. So well, David Mills is there now. Mr. Long Neck. So Deshaun Watson. Okay, so Deshaun Watson got there in 18.
18. That's what I'm saying. DeAndre been there since like 2000.
Might not be. He might not be as He might actually have something there.
He said it. All 20. So I mean, he probably included Tyler too. That's 19.
So let's see. So Deshaun Watson. So DeAndre Hopkins got drafted in 13.
In 13.
So in 2013, he had Matt Schaub, Case Keenum, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Ryan Mullet, Brian Hoyer, T.J. Yates, Brock Osweiler, Tom Savage, and Deshaun Watson, AJ McCarron. That's not 20 though. But then
10.
That's 10 though. That's still a lot. Still a lot. And it went 11 with the MVP.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's not far fetched. That's not far fetched. That's crazy though. And I don't know.
I know he had T.J. Yates too. He got to be on the list.
Yeah, I said T.J. Yates.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and Matt Liner. No, that Matt Liner. But yeah, T.J. Yates on there. Though. He didn't have Matt Liner because he came in 13. And so, but that's not. That's crazy. And then for him to perform like, I mean, I don't understand. I just know. I don't understand because the way he performs, it's like it don't matter who you put in front of him.
Just throw the ball.
Just throw the ball to him. I think that's the craziest thing is that he puts up numbers, which clearly he's the best wide receiver in the league for the past 5 years. But nobody talks about it, you know.
Nobody.
Because
he got Tom Savage.
And he don't talk a lot.
No, he don't talk a lot.
You know, it's just like Larry Fitzgerald over there. He he doesn't talk, so he doesn't.
Remember when they did the Hard Knocks for the Texans? And he broke the dude's leg.
Dude, that was Hall, D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah, D'Angelo Hall.
That wasn't just anybody.
Yeah, broke you.
You know what I'm saying? That was just like something.
I feel God, homie.
Yeah, he only feels God. That's it.
And he broke you. Next play.
It's a classic scene. That's a classic scene. So speaking of a classic scene, let's switch over to college football real quick. Is which team is legit between Michigan? Okay. Well, I can say it's Michigan legit. Is Michigan
legit?
Yeah. It's Khaki Pants over there doing his thing.
They're decent. They haven't got to the real meat of their schedule. It's about to come off the real meat of their schedule. So we'll see then. I mean, they're a decent team. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more impressed with Michigan State.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the Big Ten?
It's a Big Ten.
They got some good schools over there. Penn State good still. I don't know what happened to Iowa, but
they just can't handle success.
Ohio State seems like they trying to find they footing.
Yeah, I still don't think they got it. They still haven't played Michigan nor Michigan State. In which they got. I mean, they got a after 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 Indiana, then that's when their schedule starts. They got Penn State.
I just feel like they catching a just a little bit.
They catching their stride a little bit.
Just a little bit. Maybe they just got a little comfortable or whatever. I'm not saying that they're gonna be like, oh, amazing, but they've been playing what they've been playing the better what they've been playing. You see what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. Classic scenes. Knoxville was a classic scene on Saturday.
It's either the top golf player or the barbecue mustard on the field because they. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing I would say. Okay, is Lane does this to himself. Period.
Right.
He does. I don't. He just does it to himself. He goes in, trolls. He knows what's going to happen.
You as a crowd, man, you got to control that. Student section, all that. Yes. They got fined $250,000. And it had nothing to do with the football team.
Which is not enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is not enough.
But you ain't doing nothing but hurting the school. These fans ain't doing nothing but hurting the school.
I would say.
I feel like it ain't the school fault. Like.
Yeah, well, listen. That's real hate when Lane comes in that building. That is real.
Where he goes, everybody hates dude.
No. Tennessee's different.
I don't know how you can hate him. He almost beat us.
Well, see, I think that's what the problem is that
he left.
Yeah, because could you say? I mean, legitly, like if he would
when he was USC, right?
Yeah, I mean, he went to a better school. Okay, I would say that. But if he would have stayed at Tennessee, I'm not gonna say they would have been a powerhouse. I mean, he had that team rolling.
They'd be better than what they is.
Way better. Way better. They would have won. They would have won the East a couple times. I would say that.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, you had Kirby wasn't over there, and then Florida was on the decline.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, Missouri won that a couple years, didn't they?
Yeah, because I mean, it was really doing. I think Spurrier was still coaching over there, if I'm not mistaken, when Lane was over there. So I mean, they didn't really have anything like So Tennessee would have took over the East. It would have been, I mean, they almost beat us if it wasn't for Bell Cody. Jeez, golly, whew, you just imagine.
Get the big old pause.
Jeez, man, you just imagine that. But speaking of Pauls, right? I think the serious question is in any college football scene right now is the legit Oklahoma quarterback situation.
Oh, this freshman Cordell, whatever, Williams.
Now, is this only like a one game type situation? Like, okay, he's gonna ball out in this game and doesn't worry about, or is this like a legit?
I think he's legit because he came in the second half of Texas and balled out. I thought he was a fluke then. I was like, Texas is up. Maybe they play a little soft. He throw some throws, this, that. They got the momentum and came back and beat Texas. You know what I'm saying? I think it hit Texas by surprise. But then I see that Texas can't finish a game ever. So I don't know. But then I see the boy come back the next week and do it again. And even if it did more efficiency than he did the first time on the field. You know what I'm saying? So I really think he's legit. Spencer, I think he just need to go and try to get his bags. Maybe holler like Northwestern, Colorado State.
What?
Virginia. somewhere, that's
But
my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He need to probably go somewhere like
Tennessee,
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
He need to go somewhere else.
Jeez.
Yeah, because he's not good. He's garbage. He's overrated. Super overrated. Um, Heisman hopeful went from a Heisman hopeful to a Tim Couch.
Now here's oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Wow. So I think the thing is that are we seeing like the effect of the NIL gone bad?
Well, you can say it's kind of, but he come from money.
Him and was it King down in Miami? That's just NIL gone bad. That is, you make all this money, ain't focused.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't really say that because, like I said, Spencer come from money. It ain't like he don't have bread. It ain't like he didn't have money. His parents got money.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's
I
different.
watched the QB1. I've seen the QB1.
Yeah, but it's different though. It's different when your folks got it.
It ain't different.
Okay.
You come from money, so you're used to it. Now I respect that from like, maybe King or one of these other ones out here that come from the bottom.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying? I would expect that. I would expect that money to be like, whatever. I'm paid now. You know what I'm saying? But when you come from money and all you did was get endorsed, and my whole thing is like, he finna lose all his money, so it don't even matter. Now you need to refocus.
See, I think this is the situation with the NIL that I have a problem with. Now, I love the NIL. I love how, hey, go get your money, any sport, it doesn't matter, go get it. But if you're not performing on the field and he's getting paid from local like car dealerships, local clothing brands, everything in Oklahoma local. If he ain't there, it's like, oh no. You gotta cough it up. Now I can definitely see I definitely can see that all this, like anybody that's in college right now in high school, you better get your money now because I can see these companies going, you know what, let's just tone it down a little bit. Let's not give you $3 million for something. Let's just give you a couple of 100,000, 50,000, something like that.
Yeah. Now okay, that's what I need to. Well, the kids, so when they get them, are they allowed to spend the money then, or they have to wait?
I believe. I mean, depend. For what I understand, it's either depending on that the negotiation goes. I don't know if they just write them a check in and go like, okay, you have to, or there is incentives like you have to start there and this. But I mean, I think it's just their money. Just like, hey, you did your thing, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? You can do like that. So
I got you.
I think it's
Cause that's what I was just trying to figure out, like, cause these kids don't need to be in there spending no 100,000.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I mean, I just I see it's a distraction. But like I say, your boy Spencer, he got like 2 cars. He got like a truck and a Charger or the Challenger or something like that. I mean,
they're gonna take that. They're gonna take that back.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna put that right back in the transfer portal. They're gonna put it right back in the transfer portal.
The repo portal.
The repo portal.
That's exactly what that is.
Like, I mean, my whole thing, bro, I've never seen a quarterback at Oklahoma that has not succeeded. Especially since Lincoln Riley's been there. You know what I'm saying? Let me just throw it out there like that. I'm just being honest.
He's a quarterback genius.
Kind of a guru. You know what I'm saying? So, for you to be, what, #1 quarterback coming out of high school?
He was hyped, yeah. He's hyped up.
With what? #1 Heisman on the list.
I mean, isn't that just the distractions? The whole, this is you, and he's just reading about himself, and he just got his whole thing on the wall, and oh yeah, I'm gonna win the Heisman. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm gonna do this first. That's
how he is anyway. I don't think the boy humble enough.
Yeah, you gotta be humble.
I think he just walks in and it's me.
Yeah.
I'm balling out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, 100%.
And that's what I told you. I told you, I think it's Southern. I told Jalen that. You can't disrespect the game, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The game knows. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like he was just too big for himself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I'm going to come in, start first year, win the Heisman. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And you see what happens. See what I'm saying? That's my whole thing, dog. The boy comes in as a freshman and balls out. He ain't says nothing. He stays humble, does what he's supposed to do.
You know Bryce?
Bryce and Cordell Williams for the last game and a half.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard his interviews after that. All he talks about, I wanted to give it up to my teammates. Thank you for the opportunity. You know, whoop de whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? Because he know like we all know, he shouldn't be out there right now. Shouldn't even be no influence bust about it.
Nah, not even. Yeah, he's not even. I don't. Because he's not even.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ain't no influence bust about it. This year was next year. That's what he was waiting on.
Yeah, he wasn't even practicing with the ones.
For next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Now you gotta compete again next year because the boy ain't gonna get drafted.
Oh no! Because they're saying that he's not even third round. From what I understand, yeah, not even fourth.
That's right, because he was first round pick.
And it's crazy because there's the quarterback class. It's a more of a wide receiver class this year in the NFL. There's not that many quarterbacks, so he had his opportunity to get drafted up high because it's not that many quarterbacks.
Exactly, but that's the thing about it. There is quarterbacks. They just need other needs. You see what I'm saying?
Basically,
teams just need other needs. They don't need. There's not really too many teams that you can say right now to be like, you know what? They could use a quarterback.
NFL.
What you got? A handful of 32 teams.
I mean, but it's always. If I'm not mistaken, it's always like what? It's always like 5 teams that need every year. About 5 teams. Just need a quarterback.
I can't even name these 5 right
now. Washington.
What's wrong with Heineken?
You still need somebody that you got to understand. There's also teams that would draft a New York. There's also teams that just draft a quarterback just to draft a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but the thing that I guess the talk of the town right now is this whole LSU situation. Are you if you Coach O, are you finishing out the season? Are you looking at them people like, oh, you want to fire me at the end? I don't win your national title last 2 years. And
I have to. You have
to stay?
You have to stay. That's just for your
resume?
That's for your personal
resume.
Basically. That's for your personal resume. No matter how pissed you off you are, how wrong you think they is, you have to stay. Because they're gonna look at you and say, oh, well, you quit on your team. You know what I'm saying?
That right there is on. That's on the school. That's low down on the school because they're going like this. Listen, we don't like you. You gotta finish it. We're not gonna fire you. We're gonna fire you at the end of the year because it knows that if the school fires you, it doesn't really look as bad.
Well, I think, me personally, I think they're kind of jumping the gun.
Super jumping the gun. Unless it has to deal with the whole Darius Guy situation. You know what I'm saying? If that's just that whole thing happened. That's really about it. That's the only thing I see. If they pinning that on him,
McCain, because Coach O got there was his last year.
He was in charge.
It was his last year. It was his last year. Guys was there.
I'm just saying. They got Miles already. You know, I mean, that's the. I mean, I just don't see why would you go out looking for like another coach. That I mean, you're not going to get James Franklin. Who you going to go get?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know who you gonna go try to.
Now the discussion is.
So I mean.
Now here's the discussion again. Here's the discussion again. Is that we had a discussion with Miami, and they wanted Mario Cristobal. Is LSU a better program than Miami? I mean, than Oregon.
Oregon.
Because you said that Oregon was a better program than Miami. Is Oregon a better program than LSU?
Okay. You want to come from a kid's perspective?
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, if you. I mean,
as far as like wins and everything and championships, yeah, I would definitely go to LSU. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to be decked out Nike every day, then you go to Oregon. Don't get me wrong, Oregon's a good program, but I mean,
so LSU's the better program.
Yeah, they're a good program, but I mean, Oregon's inconsistent, as I can say.
Way inconsistent.
You know, they're inconsistent. Sometimes they be at the top of the map, sometimes they be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What I do know about LSU is the recruits is gonna come. They gonna get them boys out.
I'm saying they right there.
They gonna get them boys out of Louisiana, and every year, regardless of the fact, they gonna come to play.
Yeah.
LSU if you go in there and play LSU and think you just fit to run them over, you got nothing coming. I mean, it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who's coaching.
I'm glad they coming to us. I think.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why the boys.
I think.
You got. I mean, I could name you 3, 4 off top that came from LSU that makes an impact in games. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Devin White.
Fournette. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
And the guy he's throwing it to.
Jeffrey. Patrick Peterson.
That's crazy.
Tyrone Matthew.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on.
So if you're Mario Cristobal, you're like, call me.
I mean, you got a better chance of being on the national championship stage. You get more exposure.
Whoa. Is that true?
Yeah, you got a better opportunity. And you get more exposure.
I think the thing is that if you can recruit at Oregon.
Let me ask you this here. How many Oregon games you watched this year besides Ohio State?
I mean, I'm thinking like mostly. Let's see. We watched. So what? 3. So is what all of them? No, it can't be all of it. It's like we're in week 6. So what, like 6. 4? But 3 or 4?
I've seen Oregon twice.
I mean, I follow Oregon.
So late. Yeah, but they come on so late.
That's a problem. They didn't get that fixed. But that's the commissioner's fault.
And whoever fault it is, get it together. You know what I'm saying? Them boys need to be out there. They don't need no 9 o'clock game.
No.
9:30.
If I'm not mistaken, they do have. I believe they have an early game. They do have an early game because they versus UCLA this week. Which I mean, this week in college football, I think it's pretty weak. So they can come on early this week.
You think Oregon not fit to just walk over? Who said they play Penn
State? UCLA.
Oh, UCLA. That'd be a game. UCLA knows Penn State.
The problem is that Ole Miss versus LSU going on also in that time.
That's fine. We got another TV.
But before we go to the top 5, I just listen. It's this whole thing about the Ask Clown Conference that we talk about like every week. Like I said, we don't do it. But I do want to shout out that there is an emerging powerhouse coming out of the Ask Clown Conference, and which is Wake Forest.
Are they really powerful?
In that conference? Yes.
In that conference, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Well, in the conference. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that Sam? That's Sam over at Wake Forest.
Sam Hartman over there, yes.
Sam Hartman.
Yes. That is, he is.
Shout out D1.
He is emerging as like that quarterback to be. Now, he's not going to get, I don't believe that he's getting the press that he needs to get right now, but because nobody's watching Wake Forest. Just point it out there.
He also, if I'm mistaken, I think he also came in the same class with Spencer.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right on that.
Yeah. So he's not going to get.
Yeah, you right on that. Spencer's at the bigger school.
Yeah, of course.
But Wake Forest is not going to get the justice until he beats Clemson, and that's not even like a win. Like the rest of the schedule, they don't versus nobody ranked. They can run through this conference and still get no respect. They're not going to be in the playoffs.
No,
they're not going to be in the play. They're going to put Wake Forest in their play. That'd be it, man. No. But I know next year.
It was there going undefeated. Or was they going undefeated?
They wouldn't put it in there, no. I don't see it because they don't. Because all the teams that they're gonna beat, they're not ranked. So you can't go.
They got SMU left, right?
SMU, no. They got Army, Duke, North Carolina State, which is who's ranked. North Carolina State's ranked. Clemson and Boston College.
Okay.
No, they're not gonna put him in there. So, yeah, but who's your top 5 for this week?
Top 5. I'm going Georgia.
Interesting.
I'm going Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Cordell Williams back there, but I'm going to go Oklahoma 3.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, Bama 4. And then Michigan probably 5.
Michigan State.
Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan State.
Michigan State?
Yeah, I like that running back, Walker.
Okay.
He's nice.
So what mine is, of course, I had to represent the University of Texas in San Antonio. I got them as 1. I got Alabama 2.
I got them as 1.
I got Alabama 2.
Right.
Georgia 3.
Right.
Cincinnati is 4, and then Wake Forest 5.
Oh.
Because I want to see. I'll put Oklahoma there, but they versus Kansas next, so this ain't really,
Wow.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that is my top 5 going on there. So, but I think so. Let's really start with what people want to hear for this week. Okay, let's give the people what they want. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Are they them boys this year? Are they them boys this year?
They are improved.
They improved.
You know, they improved. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They won some games, but you ain't playing nobody. You know, like
Wow.
every. What if,
They ain't play nobody.
nah,
Yeah, I just listen. Oh man, it is like I don't know. I think the defense the best we've seen.
that's crazy. I'm watching these kids, man. This
Yeah.
is crazy. But yeah, man, Dallas to me, man. I mean, they just they got a good team. They got a good team. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna lie. Got this running game with Pollard and Zeke back there. Dak don't look like he missed a beat with the ankle surgery or no ankle surgery. You got good receivers. You got Cooper, Lamb. Who's the cat? Wilson, whatever his name was. You got
Who?
Wilson. They got the other little receiver they got.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Schwartz.
Schwartz, tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Defense wise, I mean, they putting pressure on the quarterback.
Ah man, yeah. That's
Diggs
him.
back here doing his thing.
Okay, speaking of Diggs, let me just stop you for a second. Now, of course, I think everybody knows a Cowboys fan, right? I think everybody
Right.
knows one. So, I guess the argument between the Cowboy Nation is, would Diggs be an MVP candidate over Dak?
He should. He
That's
should
what,
be in the MVP. He should be in the MVP race regardless.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
You
that's
know
what I'm thinking
saying?
too.
I mean, it's been the one that had 2, 3 pick sixes.
It's no,
You know what I'm
he has one every game. So
saying? A pick six or just a pick? There's a difference.
okay, no. Yeah, just a pick.
He takes it back to the house.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking maybe third. This might be his second one last night. 2, I done seen him break off a couple times and shit then got called back. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, can you just imagine? That's my whole thing. Could you just imagine?
I think right now he has he has a pick every game. Let me look at this stat real quick. So it can geez, golly. He only got 2. Yeah, he only got two pick sixes this year.
But he had, how many picks he got? What, 6?
7.
7. In 6 games.
Yeah, because he had 2 at Carolina. Listen, listen. You can blame. I think Donald. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Donald." Da da da. I mean, he's no, he's Cowboys. I feel like Cowboys is legit.
They are
this
legit.
year. Can they beat Arizona?
Man, that's a test.
I mean,
but Arizona is vulnerable because Arizona, if I'm mistaken, did they almost lose?
When?
Like this past Sunday.
No way. They blew out. They didn't almost lose. Blew them out. It was terrible the way they was playing and beating them up.
You know.
And plus they didn't have no coach either. That was the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Arizona look like a team that's probably they focused right now. They got super weapons. They got super duper weapons.
Now you're probably talking about when they played the 49ers. They only won by 10 on that game, but everything else has just been 30 and 30. Kyler Murray, he's playing.
That's what I'm saying. Carolina, when Carolina played, they didn't let him do what they want. And that's the thing about it. They didn't let Cam do what he wanted to do. Not Cam, but Lane. But
who? Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So, but I just say over here with if it wasn't for Lamar, Kyler Murray be head over heels MVP.
yeah, Lamar on his tail though.
You think Lamar second?
I mean, me personally, I'm giving it to Derrick Henry. That's
Yeah, but
me.
see that's the problem.
I mean, bro, it's a passing league. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Why are we so impressed that quarterbacks is throwing for over 5,000 yards? It's a passing league.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, bro. It's a passing league, and that man doing what he doing.
Yeah, not getting the respect either. He's not getting the respect either.
He gets no respect at all, bro. It makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my MVP. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, Kyler's nice, but he got super weapons, bro. Like, you got super weapons. You got DeAndre, best receiver in the game. You got AJ Green, that used to be one of the best receivers in the game. You know what I'm saying? You got Larry Fitzgerald, that's on AJ Green's level, still producing. Christian Clark, whatever his name is.
Oh man, I forgot about Christian Clark.
Yeah, you got Captain Kirk. Can you save me? He's over. Captain Kirk, can you save me?
That's interesting because definitely Lamar, because Lamar he didn't have no running back. I mean, they just signed Bale off of practice.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You running with three third string running backs. You know what I'm saying? You got Latavius Murray that just got cut from the Saints. And Bale. Deontay Freeman got cut from Atlanta, 2 years ago?
Yeah, but Freeman is Freeman running? Is Freeman on the team?
Yeah, he's on the free.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
And it's crazy because each one of the running backs, Bell, all three are Bell, Latavius Murray, and your boy. All three of them had one rushing touchdown this last weekend.
And then, like I said, and with Lamar having no weapons over there, yeah, I could definitely see him front runner. But I think with Derrick Henry is that it's crazy because he's not gonna get no respect until he breaks the record.
And well, I mean,
yeah.
I broke it down. He has the opportunity to get 200 to 2,200 yards this season.
Yeah, especially while he's running now. If he keeps the 130 up what was he had to average every game to do that?
Oh man, I forgot.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I mean he's doing 130. It's crazy. Like I said, if it wasn't for that first game, he has to break it. Even with 17 games, like you have to break it this year. But isn't it crazy that he has to break the record to get even an MVP in the category of that?
It don't make no sense.
Who's your just do what top 5 MVPs right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I go DH, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
This had in no particular order. Let's throw it out there too. Lamar Jackson, probably what's that boy from the Rams? Not the Rams, but believe it or not, I take your boy from the Rams too. I probably had like 6 or 7 on Matthew Stafford's balling.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford at the what's his name?
Who at the you talking about Herbert?
Herbert. Yep.
I think Herbert. I think Herbert's out because it's the weekend. But I mean versus Baltimore, but still.
Right.
So I can say what mine would be Lamar, Murray, Henry, Diggs, and I mean, I would have to say Tom Brady.
Tom's balling. Tom's the only.
That's crazy.
Tom's the only quarterback in the NFL right now that's passed for over 2,000 yards.
I would say it has to be either him or like Aaron Rodgers. You know, I mean, it's neck and neck. You know, I want to say Patrick, but Patrick, he need to get his family together first before he tries to come back on the field.
Did you see his brother?
Yeah, his brother's crazy. Like they're just targeting him. You know what I'm saying? Like they're throwing all types of stuff at him now. You know, I would love to see how Patrick comes out and does this. You know, but it's just not looking good at all. You know, I think listen, I don't know why he was even down on the field anyway. Why you have people on the field on the number anyway? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know, but
that's where they directed him to go. And I'm like, you gonna dance? Like you gonna dance on my man Memorial, bro?
How do you feel about that Sean Taylor that little memorial that they did? I think it was BS.
Why you say that?
Because you just everything that's happening over there in Washington, it's like you just dude, Sean Taylor, that's like 7 to 10 years ago he died. You can honor him. You can't honor him doing everything going on right now. FBI raise your facilities and everything. All these emails get linked. Gruden gets fired. All this other stuff leads to Washington. I mean, then you're just trying to deflect it. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna honor Sean Taylor. What? Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to honor. I want them to retire the jersey, but geez, not like doing this. Like all of a sudden, you didn't announce this at the beginning of the season. Like, oh, we're gonna honor this on this day. Everybody show up. This.
I was in the practice and was thinking about it, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people like that. One shoe in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy though. But man, he still gets talked about.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, you should have did it 4 years ago. Should have tied his number. You know, but I just, you know, jeez. So they say, like I said, Dallas is the MVPs going on right now. Dallas is. Can you just imagine if Dallas win the Super Bowl? Can you just imagine what the world is going to be like?
If Dallas even makes it to the Super Bowl, it's going to be a problem.
If they win 2 playoff games, it's going to be a problem.
They win 1 playoff game, it's going to be a problem.
Nigga, if they make the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. If they win the next game, it's going to be a problem. Jeez. You know? I don't know. But how's the oh yeah, what's your I meant to ask you this before. What's your game of the week for next week?
College Pro.
It don't matter. Who you think you got?
You go ahead and go first, cause I gotta look at my schedule real quick.
I think for me, I think the game of the week is I want to see the LSU Ole Miss game. LSU Ole Miss. It's gonna be very interesting to see how the LSU is gonna respond because, like I said, there's a whole bunch of players on the team that goes like, I don't want to play with him. Coaches are like, I don't want to coach with him. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just see how this goes, but that's my thing, you know. And then Oregon, UCLA also, I would say, you know, and Oregon, UCLA also.
Yeah.
So, but man, I think
let's wrap it up out here, man.
All right, you know what I'm saying. So, let's wrap it up over here too. So, look, I say, you know, we got a lot of We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It was good this week. So hey.
And Alabama will make the playoffs. Just want to put that out too.
All right. So all right. Look, peace, love, and chicken grease. We out.
See y'all. I'm out.